Hey y'all, my name is Michaela. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, if you're not new here, then welcome back. It is going to be a great day because I will be reviewing my Sony ZV-1 camera in this video. I've had this camera for a month now and I love this camera so much. I'm a new content creator, so I think this is a really good camera for anyone starting out in content creation or in long form videos. So yeah, let's get into more about the camera. I'm currently recording on my iPhone 15 Pro Max. I'm going to switch over to this camera quality right now actually, so you guys can see just a side-by-side difference in phone camera quality and the Sony ZV-1 camera quality. Hi you guys, so now I am filming on my Sony ZV-1 camera. So let's get more into the video. So I got this camera from Best Buy. As I told you guys, I've had it for a month now. I was choosing between getting the Sony ZV-1F and the Sony ZV-1, mainly because of the price difference. So the Sony ZV-1, when I bought it, was $650 and the Sony ZV-1F was about $350. So there was a major price difference that kind of was my determining factor in why I wanted to get the Sony ZV-1F and not the Sony ZV-1. However, the salesperson did convince me to get the Sony ZV-1 just because it had more features that I'm going to get into a little bit later that the Sony ZV-1F did not have. Getting into what the camera comes with when you buy it. So in the box, it comes with the camera. It also comes with a wind muff that kind of protects the sound quality from any extra wind noises or static or anything like that. So it's really good for vlogging outside. It also came with a USB cord and then also one battery. To charge the camera, you have to use the USB cord, which I thought was weird. I'm also new to cameras though, so I didn't know that cameras come with the battery, but you also still have to charge them. That was weird for me, but yes, I have to use the USB cord to charge the camera. Some things I bought separately. There's a tripod that has a power button on it, as well as I believe a zoom in function and a camera function as well. I did not end up going with that tripod, but I did end up going with just the regular tripod that you guys see here. And then I also bought a 256GB SD card separately as well. And again, the camera was $650 when I bought it. I bought it in the middle of December, so it was around, you know, the Black Friday, Cyber Monday time where they had a lot of deals going on and stuff. So I think that's a lot of the reason why my camera was $650, because now the camera is $750. So I'm glad I got it at the time I did. If you are looking into buying this camera or really any camera, I would say definitely get it around like Black Friday time. From November to December is a really good time to get it because they are discounted during those times. As far as my experience with the camera, coming from using my iPhone, it's a major quality difference. This camera's quality is really good, and it's just a really great starter camera for someone who is just getting into vlogging. So now I'm going to get into 4 pros and 4 cons I have for the camera. Starting with the pros, I just mentioned this camera is great for vlogging. Again, it comes with a wind muff, so any extra unwanted noise is blocked out. It has great autofocus, so right now as you can see it is in portrait mode, so the background is a little blurred out, but you can change it to where it's not just focused on you. It has a flip out screen to where you're able to see yourself almost in selfie mode and see your surroundings as well. And the microphone quality is very good. I am not using an external microphone right now. This is just the camera, so it is very good for anyone who is vlogging and doesn't want to hold an external microphone. So it's just a really good camera for vlogs, I will say. Second pro is the video quality on this camera. As you guys can see, compared to the standard iPhone video quality, it is very good. And for camera quality, I've only taken pictures on this camera during the daytime, but as you guys can see, the camera quality is very good as well, and pictures come out very clear and focused, and you can shoot up to 4K on this camera as well. My third pro, this is a pro for me, it may not be for other people, but it is the soft effect filter on videos and camera shots. I personally love this feature because sometimes I just don't want all of my blemishes and bumps to be shown on camera, so I'm glad there is the option to take it off, but I do enjoy that it comes with that feature because a lot of cameras do not have that. My fourth pro for this video is the size of the camera. It's very compact and very great to carry around. It makes it a lot easier when vlogging in public. Although the size of the camera may not seem to be that important, believe it or not, the size of a camera can make or break someone's vlogging experience. I'm very glad that this camera is a small, compact size and is very easily accessible. It fits into purses, it fits into pockets, and not too heavy to be carrying around when vlogging. Now getting into my cons. So my number one con for this camera is the battery life of this camera. This camera dies very, very quickly. You are allowed up to about 45 minutes of video recording before your battery becomes exhausted, which may seem like a lot of time, but when you're vlogging and you're out all day, the last thing you want is for your camera to be dying because, again, I told you guys, in order to charge this camera, you must use the USB cord. So unless you keep extra batteries on deck, it's just very impractical. Right now, for instance, I've been recording for probably no more than 10 minutes and my battery before I started recording was at a full battery, and now it's down 1 bar after just 10 minutes. So it's just, I would say, definitely my least favorite part about this camera. My second con, the Sony ZV-1 camera does not come with the flash. That is a downside to me because I am a picture taking gal. I love taking pictures, especially at night, and with this camera not having a flash, I do have to buy an external flash, which I feel like is an inconvenience. And being that this camera is not technically made for nighttime pictures, the picture quality does not come out as good at night. Third con, this camera has a very zoomed in lens. When you are not recording, the camera is a little more zoomed out, and then once you press record, the camera zooms in just a tad bit. Here's an example of this. That gets to be a tad bit annoying, especially when you're vlogging, because you want a bit of a wider lens so your audience can see a little bit more of your background and your surroundings. So I will say, if you don't want a camera that is super zoomed in, I wouldn't suggest the ZV-1, but you can, there are lenses that you can purchase to add on to your camera to make your camera angle a little bit wider if that's what you would like. My fourth and final con for this video is the slow Imaging Edge mobile app. I believe all Sony cameras use this app to kind of Bluetooth connect your videos from your camera directly to your phone. I 10 out of 10 do not recommend this app. For one, the app is not available to download on Mac, so you are not able to have the app on your computer, meaning you are not able to send your videos directly from your camera to your computer using the app. So if you are someone like me who edits their videos on their computer, it's an extra hassle because you have to get your videos from your phone and then send those to your computer. And for two, when sending videos from your camera to your phone using the app, it is very slow. It genuinely takes all night for videos to send from your camera to your phone, and sometimes it disconnects for no reason. And also, you can't use other apps. Basically, just have to let your phone sit while your videos are sending over to your phone. So for me, when I used to use the app, because I don't use it anymore, I would only send videos overnight when I'm asleep because that's the only time that I'm not using my phone. So again, if you are someone who likes to edit your videos on your computer, I would highly suggest getting an SD card reader instead of using this app, just because it would be a lot quicker and easier for you to download your videos. With that, those are all of my pros and cons for this camera. This is a really good camera. Again, a great starter vlogging camera. I am on a new content journey, so obviously I wanted to start out with a camera that was a little bit on the cheaper side, and as my content journey continues, I will upgrade my lens and then upgrade my camera. But again, great starter camera. The camera quality is way better than an iPhone, as you guys saw. If you are a new content creator and you were thinking about getting the Sony ZV-1 camera, definitely get it. Also talk to some of the camera specialists and sales associates at the store. Again, I got my camera from Best Buy just to kind of get a better understanding of what exact features you would like in your camera. It is definitely an investment. Again, this camera is $750 now, so that's not cheap. I will say it's definitely on the more cheaper side of some of the vlogging cameras that are out there, but it is not cheap. So if you are trying to get serious about your content and want to invest in better camera quality, I would definitely suggest this camera. As far as my camera settings, I will put the link to the video that I watched to set my camera settings up in the description box below, because I honestly don't remember exactly what I did. So you guys can check out that video as well, because I do feel like I like where my camera settings are at right now. And yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.